You've heard of Steve Jobs, you've heard of Einstein, maybe even Musk or Mandela. But what if I told you? Some of the people who changed the world the most, saved millions of lives, you prevented wars, and transformed how we live, are people whose names you've probably never heard of. No fame, no statues, no textbooks. But without them, the world would look very different. Meet Norman Borlaug, a name most people have never heard. He wasn't a celebrity. He didn't lead a country. He didn't even want to be famous. But what he did saved over 1 billion lives. In the 1960s, India and Mexico were on the brink of famine. Millions faced starvation. Crops were failing. Borlaug, an agricultural scientist, developed a type of wheat that was stronger, faster growing, and resistant to disease. His work sparked what's now called the Green Revolution. A quiet revolution in farming that transformed food production across the globe. He didn't seek wealth or recognition. In fact, he once said, "I don't care whether I'm remembered as long as I helped feed people." And he did. More than anyone else, ever. October 1962. The world stood on the brink of nuclear annihilation. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a deadly standoff. Just one wrong move could have triggered the end of civilization. Deep beneath the ocean near Cuba, a Soviet submarine sat in silence. Communications were lost. The crew believed war had already begun. Inside that submarine, 3 officers had to make a decision. Should they launch a nuclear torpedo or wait? 2 said yes, 1 said no. That man's name was Vasili Arkhipov. He refused to authorize the launch. And because of that one decision, you, me, all of us are here today. No headlines, no parades. Just quiet courage that saved the world. When people think of DNA, most remember the names Watson and Crick. But the first clear image of DNA's structure, the image that changed everything, came from a woman named Rosalind Franklin. In the early 1950s, Franklin was working in a dim lab in London, capturing something no one had seen before: the elegant double helix of life itself. Her image, known as Photo 51, revealed the blueprint of all living things. But her work was used, without her knowledge or consent, to build the discovery that made others famous. She was never credited properly during her lifetime. No awards, no recognition. Franklin died at just 37. Today, scientists around the world say that without her, we might still be in the dark about ourselves So why do we forget the most important people? Maybe it's because they weren't flashy. They didn't chase cameras or sell a brand. They weren't on talk shows or magazine covers. No viral posts, no billion-dollar startups. Just quiet brilliance, doing the work that needed to be done. But here's the truth. The people who make the biggest impact aren't always the loudest. They're scientists in dusty labs looking through microscopes no one else understands. Soldiers who step back when others step forward to prevent a war. Women whose names were erased but whose discoveries changed everything. And they're still out there, right now, all over the world. They're proof that you don't have to be famous to change the world. Let's not forget them. Let's tell their stories. Because real heroes, they're often hidden in plain sight. Subscribe to ChaChi Vibes for more stories that inspire, surprise, and make you see the world differently. Like, share, and hit the bell. Let's give these heroes the spotlight they never got.